I'm back. What do we got here? Oh my word, it looks like the Russians are, they're attacking. That's new. Alright, see what we got. Oh boy. Yeah, it's nice to see something like this on your front line in the first freaking turn. Sorry, I gotta mute it real quick. I got a cough pretty bad. I don't want to pull out your ears. Alright, we're good. Let's do this. What are these things? That's kind of weird. It is weird. What are we looking at here, dude? You see that? I wish this bug wasn't here. I'm not even sure what's causing it. You see that little symbol there? What does that mean? I don't know, but that's Romanian emblem right there, and it's a Russian tank. I'm not sure. Is this a Russian tank? I don't see the names of these tanks because it looks like a T-34, right? Are these not modded then? I just saw something that looked a little off. Where were those guys? This ain't a huge deal, but what was I looking at? Oh yeah, these. So that has AP and HE shells. What I was looking at was the range, and that seems like a vanilla value, 2000. What's doing that? Okay, that's normal. And that's Red Storm. That's Red Storm. That's Red Storm. Oh, it's a smoke, maybe? What? That doesn't make... Maybe it's a smoke shell. I've never... I don't know. Anyways, they might come in phase C. Yeah, some serious artillery. I think the Romanians are kind of outgunned in a lot of ways, but, that's one of them. And besides that, we got this unit and artillery unit. Oh, and air. Yeah, look. There's gonna be air being brought in because neither of our air forces, sorry, none of the airspace is actually contested. So by anti-air. That's a little weird. If you look down the line, I remember this. Yeah, the AA is just barely out of range of the front line, so I gotta pack it up, move it up. Let's get this going. I'll take a quick look at what I have. I'm going to just bring this in. We do have a unit over here, but I think I mentioned this before. But yeah, they're going to attack all over the place. I envision this turn to take a very, very long time. They might even do this, but that's okay. As long as they're within a square of each other, that's fine with me. You can help your friends out. Oh, okay, so we have a little bit too much because I want artillery, and I do want planes. So let's look at what we got. Are these the same? Yeah, they're not. These are elite. Are they different troops? No, it looks like the same thing. I told myself I'd look up what that light machine gun is. I've never heard of it before. Look it up later. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on. Make my phone real quick. I know it must be a Romanian, but I want to see if it's like a knockoff of something else. Strange name. DB30J. Machine gun. It's a Czech gun. Czech Republic light machine gun that saw extensive use during World War II. Give me a second. I want to see what they thought of it. I guess there's no... Oh, the MG30. Okay, whatever. I'll read more about it later. I don't want to waste your time. Alright. So we will opt to take these guys off, and we'll bring these bad boys. They're a bit more seasoned. And I think these first battles might be pretty rough, and it might get a bit easier as the campaign goes on. Then it might get real tough once they start getting tanks. So I want to bring these guys. All right, infantry regiment, infantry regiment. These are engineers. Are these German engineers? Nope. But they are armed like them. Panzerschrecks. Okay, cool. Nice assault squad. Check this freaking thing out. That is beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to be using it too much because we're defending a lot, but... Alright, enough talk. Let's get some aircraft, and I'm going to bring in my fighters. Because I envision a air battle. I'm glad I noticed that because I wasn't going to really care about what I brought in. I'd bring bombers. Now, what kind of fighters do we have? Oof. Not a whole lot, that's for sure. I'm really bad with aircraft. I don't exactly know what these are. Guess they're Romanian. Is it this thing? I mean, they're well armed, it looks like. They got, what, 6 guns? 2 of them 20mm cannons. Not a whole lot of them, though. Let's do this. I think I have some anti-air. Let me... gotta check one last thing. Yeah, we got these 4 that come with the artillery unit. We also have... Wait, that range seems a little off because that's like both ground and air. Yeah, whatever. Those are pretty big bullets, though. Oh, I was gonna take a look at the artillery, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. And what do they have? Do they have any anti-air? Your standard Guards Rifle Regiment, guys. They do not. We should know this by now. What about these guys? No? Don't see any. What about you guys? Yeah, there it is. Actually, I'm wrong. No, that is unable to target air in the mod. Can I get it like 7.62? Just doesn't get the range of... Yeah, whatever. They got some weird tanks. I guess they stole them. And I guess that is a Romanian tank. I don't know. Alright. Let's do it. Oh yeah. They are bringing air. I expect them to. They usually bring it whenever they can. Except for when there's anti-air. They're smart enough for that. It scared me. It's still scaring me. There's a slight hiccup in the sound there. That means... Okay, we're good. Sometimes that happens. Alright, what are they bringing? An assault regiment. I think that's like the close support group. So that they have some serious firepower. Rifles, howitzers, yeah. And airborne, I didn't see them. Guess they're coming in on phase C. I don't remember the airborne for the Russians. What do they call them? Like VDV or something? Alright, let's do this. Cool map. I like it. set up our defenses, and then we'll set up our infantry. It's not too big. I want some trenches right here. They will come through this. Can't really put anything in the middle. Gotta have stuff on the sides. We'll come back if we have extra trenches. I just want to put them where they're really needed. You know, I always kind of put trenches in this town, but not vital to the win. I do have some stuff up here. It's kind of sacrificial. Then I had trenches here. We'll hold off on that. This is somewhere where I really want trenches. Houses are okay, but man, they get destroyed. Especially with the freaking artillery that the Russians are bringing. In here, they can fall back to the forest if they really need to. And here, gonna make little short trenches. Yeah, alright. Here, I've put them before. Don't have heavy forest, we just have light, so I just want to have something like down here to prevent infantry from running by. Usually I don't put much down here. Alright. This is where I want to put some trenches. I like doing this. Like if it's going to be like a really tough fight in the town, I'll put trenches everywhere. It might fall into their hands. That's the problem. I kind of want to put them where, once they come over this lip here, I want them, they can fire from my trench. Problem is, you see that little area out there that they can see? Yeah. Sometimes the AI will, yeah, they'll slap down a anti-tank gun or something. HE rounds. Yeah, but really it's not likely to happen. Now this is music. You probably can't hear it. It's a little quiet. I have the game turned pretty far down for the stream. It gets loud. Alright, question is, so in the... You know, I do have some really crazy flamethrowers, don't I? Yeah, let's make use of them, man. Let's do it. Don't have a lot left. Let's do two, like, 46. And we'll do the rest right here. I don't want them to, like, support each other. Yeah, ran out of trenches. Wanted to put some over here, but made the right call, saying that, hey man, let's ignore it. It's not a big deal. Alright. I'll get infantry going in a second, but I just want to actually throw down the engineers. Pioneers. Yeah, how many can fit in this? The 10-man squad. Can we put 2? Try it. Oh, funny. And I want them to have officers, but Give him one, like, right there. We'll figure it out. And, alright, so what I'm going to do is just place infantry for now. I mean rifle squads, and then I'll come back and do machine guns, so... over here, I'm not sure if we're having rifle squads. We might put some later. It's kind of a wide open area. Yeah, would have been nice to have some trenches here because I want to put machine guns in the houses, not infantry. I'll have infantry like in one of them. They're really there for stuff gets bad. The area is not lost. These guys will put up a good defense. It's just at their range, especially in a defending game like this, rarely allows them to really start firing at stuff unless things are getting bad. That's why I want them. Keep me safe, man. I do want some sniper squads as well. Might want some guys hanging out. At least one of those houses will have dudes. Lots of Romanians to go with. We'll set up the bunkers and stuff a little later. Forgot about those. Alright, so for this town, what do we want? So the pioneers are they're great. Might have some flamethrowers. But are these infantry actually quite well trained? Got a 10-man squad, 1 submachine gun. Yeah, pioneers will be better in this town. But we'll mix and match. What I want to do, maybe have some of the more interesting units in here too. We got some sniper squads. Just scouts. Oh, we got the super pioneer. Like, these guys are well trained. Let's use them. What about a sniper squad? And they got that. Man. Sniper team. These guys are nuts. Sniper rifle's not going to be useful there, but I'll tell you what will be. Those 2 submachine guns, and then they have 8 full act. They're just a big group. We don't need them everywhere. That's good. What's this? I don't think we need them. Alright, let's see if we can get some flamethrowers somewhere. range on a flamethrower? 90 meters, yeah. A bit less than a submachine gun, which is 110. Okay, 90 is one of these circles, okay. Man, that's actually seems a little far for... I've never seen the flamethrower shoot that far. But if you see, like, even if they were to jump in this house, I still wouldn't have range if I was sitting. Oh, I was doing this for some reason. That's silly. No, yeah, so you can see the range is pretty pitiful. But I would have them in a house like this. This is what I'm talking about. Come on in, guys. Visit this peaceful town. Yeah, putting them here would be trouble. Yeah, unless they like get in his house. There's no. Might have them here as well. They'll get shot at if I put them here. Yeah, whatever. We'll bring them in later. If stuff goes to hell, we can yeah, have them around every corner. I like that. But for now, we don't need it. Let's see. Do we have... This is a 10-man group. I like them. Hopefully that's enough radius for them. I kind of broke my rule, or what I was planning on doing, and I was like, man, I'm going to throw down all the riflemen and then go do one by one all the units, but now I'm like, I'm not doing that. It's alright. I enjoy defenses, actually. It takes a long time, but it's fun. I like it. You know what, I am kind of a spaz here, but I am going to set up the rest of my defenses. Do barbed wire at last. I want an MG somewhere like here. Shoots alongside down there, and if this goes to hell, it shoots along the tree line. Don't need any packs here. I don't, yeah, definitely not. Do a pack 50 back here. We'll do pack 37s last. This area, there's a couple places I can put this where it can shoot down the road, I think. Yeah, that's great. I don't want it like this, because they definitely find a way to get up there. Probably have an MG42 here. Remember in the past I had it up here. We can do that. This is where we really need some stuff. This whole area is just madness. But I got some tools to make it go in my favor. I'm not used to this point increase. It's like, man, you got so many points to throw down for defenses, for just machine guns everywhere, really. And we'll put one over here, I think, yeah. Oops, yeah. I like it. Really just meant to strafe that forest. Back 75. Put you right here, man. Cool. Pack 37s. Gonna have them kind of random spots. I don't have anything covering this area. No big deal though. Really where I'm gonna put them. And they don't have HE shells. So they're really just shooting transports and stuff. Alright. Get everything else done. Alright, cool. Machine guns. Let's put some over here. You guys probably have some very well trained machine gunners. There we go. I already got one set up. Look at that. Not really a good line of sight there, but hey. Oh, okay, so is this the only machine guns we have? Let's see. F4? Yeah, that's okay. Just can't go too crazy with them. What was it do? Looking for a good house. Don't want them right on the front. Sniper's already taken some of the better views. Yeah, this is alright. I'll have the infantry there. Keeping them company. What am I doing? Alright. Yeah, as good as a nice, you know, firing lane right there is with the machine gun, it can really hit down there. Kind of want to bring them in. Bring them in so we can do some damage. Might be good just to have machine guns with line of sight limited to this. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. Come on in. We'll get them. I mean, that way I don't have to, like, limit that guy from firing, but... yeah, I don't think there's anything that I can do with this. Yeah, no, we have enough. Cool. Might have one... oh. Yeah, it's just for the hell of it. If anything, like, makes it this way, he'll shoot. Right. Machine guns in other locations, yeah. Heck yeah. A little crazy. Yeah. Serious little nuts. Now here's where a lot of them are going. And they're probably going to get bombed to hell. So in retrospect, probably not, or just thinking about it, it's really not great to have it all clumped like that. As good, as powerful of a defense this wall is going to be, when they start raining shells, like, yeah, I'm going to start losing stuff. A smart idea, and I'm a little too lazy for this, to have it kind of stuck in reserves, and when it really comes time that these guys are actually firing, yeah, bring them up. Bring up the infantry only when it's time, but I got some defenses, so... trenches and stuff. Alright, I definitely need machine guns in a couple more locations. Like, everywhere else is kind of like a... wouldn't hurt. They do come down here and get in these woods. I've seen like giant globs of Russian troops, angry Russian troops, come charging out of that at the worst time. So I kind of want to have something aimed in that direction. Yeah, I like that right there. A lot of snipers and stuff. Yeah, definitely want the rest of my machine guns to kind of go there. Do we have any more? Hey, we do! Great. Okay, we'll put you there, and we'll have the officer group right there. Actually, do without you. Put you here, officer here, and then we'll have a sniper team. What's the rate of fire of the snipers? That's one thing I didn't check. Maybe they're different between each other. Check it out. Yeah, same. If I were in charge of making stats, and I think this is actually like this at one point, like a dedicated sniper team, like these two dudes, might have some more advantages in some way. And one of them is stealth, they already have that. Maybe better shots or something, I don't know. This looks like a designated marksman, but I don't know how they were handling things. Got a dog. Recon group, that's where the machine guns were. Okay, cool. Yeah, these guys are just asking to get blown up. I don't want to put a sniper team there, though. Alright, he's quite the character. That dog. One moment, I gotta move. Probably wondering what, Chad. No one's talking, that's true. Let's set things up. Alright. Get some officers down. I think these guys, and I'm still learning, that these guys affect batteries. I think that actually does include anti-tank guns. Not in placements, but I'll see. What was I doing? Yeah, officers. I'm seeing some spots that are a little weak. He's not a good dog today. Oh man, we needed some officers here. Let's get rid of you. We also need a sniper team. At least one. Alright, let's use the engineer officers. Let's get you. Anywhere else? I'm gonna put some more infantry down in a bit. Oh, no. Left that spot open for a reason. Come back to that. Just double checking what we have left. Yeah, it looks like we're actually fresh out of officers, but we put some down over here, I think, already. Yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, we're good. We don't need them anywhere else. Let's get sniper teams everywhere. They are needed. Got one set up there already. The machine gun's gonna sit there, machine gun there. What about here? I don't think it's... Yeah, who can go there? Machine gun. It's just line of sight kind of sucks. Get you there. It's even worse. Yeah, whatever. I'll be surprised if it's still there after 5 minutes. Well, not you guys. Like, I feel bad for those two-man sniper teams because why would I take them? They're risky sometimes. They will eat a mortar round and die. The AI just seems to have incredible luck when it comes to nailing those guys. They got plenty of these guys to go around. Yeah, right there. Be nice to have an officer there, actually. Recon group, what do you got? Oh. They're not as trained as the infantry group. That's a little weird. Yeah, we're not playing games with this. 800 meters, just out of range of this little area. That's what I want. I might switch those guys up. No, not even these guys. Not too worried about it. Well, not you guys. Oh, that's a squad, yeah. We're good. I think these guys are gonna hit much. Sometimes the AI does send a swarm of infantry at the last second. Or when you least expect. Oh, we have a trench there. We have big trenches, alright. Kind of a waste. In fact, I want to delete this. We'll use it somewhere else. This is kind of a waste too, but there's someone down here. We already got some squads set up over here. I might put one right here just to shoot stuff on the ridgeline. They'll bug out once the Soviets show up. Alright, what else are we doing? Alright, what else do we have to put? I'm gonna use the rest of them actually real quick. Be right back. Alright. What else do we got here? We got some guns. Getting a little low on points here. Okay, so we do have barbed wire to put up. Sorry. Not the most thrilling thing, but hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can skip all this. I do put some timestamps. Oh, this area is a little barren. Yeah. At least have something here. Yeah, this would be better. And, I don't know. Guns where there are no guns currently. Right here. Big place. Probably a magical location where I can, like, see this whole ridge. Yeah, that's actually not bad, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, right there. It's a big difference between these. I just want to look at them. 25 HE. These guys probably, yeah, okay, they have a little bit more. 14 rounds a minute. They're 13, no 12. Accuracy 50, accuracy a bit more on these guys. Blast 260, but the blast on these is huge. I don't know if that's even real. Let's see. Yeah, it is. 37% accuracy actually on that. At 40%. Damage. Yeah. Suppression. A little lower. Let's go with these. Faster shots, I guess. I'm not sure why they're 2 points versus this one. Maybe somebody can answer that for me. I don't. No clue. You got one more gun pit, then we'll go back and put these guys everywhere else. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Why not? Point blank gun. Alright. Yeah, I remember this map now. Playing it, like attacking it. It's actually quite difficult to attack this map. Defenders definitely have a big advantage in a lot of the locations. Like for example, for whatever reason, advancing on this side was hell on earth, and never had too much success with that. No thick forest. Oh, we wanted a gun here. Didn't put one. Looking for deep forest that we can use. We have too many units, man. They're gonna get bombed. No. Hmm? No. No. Alright, what else? We still got some stuff to throw down. I did say I wanted flamethrowers in a couple places. Yeah, if I put them here, they'll be okay. Nasty surprise. Anywhere else that actually will the fighting will come down to something? Probably call them later. Usually I like to take these 2 points from the enemy towards the end of the game. We're good. What else am I thinking of? Oh, fighters, yeah. And commandants. Let's go ahead and place them. Definitely want one guy here. Armored car. You know, the best place for those guys. Alright, one of my best fighters. I think they're all the same. Yeah. Let's take one. We'll get enough points to bring in some more pretty quick. Do we have these guys? Yeah, let's use them. I want something to shoot at the freaking enemy planes. Yeah, 4 of them. Let's kind of divide it into quarters. Is that good enough? No? Just don't want it to get shot up. Yeah, that's a bad spot. We'll find out if it works or not. Probably won't be too successful in doing damage. That's okay. Get some dudes with radios. Trying to think where do I really need radios? Let's put one guy up here, but I'll be happy if they live. I'll also be kind of surprised. These guys aren't here to look for things, they're here for a radio. Do it right there. But I think I got one. Alright, we got 1 point. Believe it or not, we're almost done deploying stuff. This area down here was a little weak. Whatever. This rock. Probably forgetting something vital, but that's normal. Let me check something real quick. There we go. I gotta move some units somewhere. Yeah, you guys. Oh, they didn't waste any time with that. Get in the trench. Come on, guys. Gotta work with me, man. Oh, these guys not gonna fit. Well, that's one of their scout planes, so I don't think it's too concerning yet. Okay, what was that? That just wiped out 2 of my Pioneer squads, I think. Okay, I've had enough. Alright. Yeah. Dang it. This guy just kind of watched. Crap, those were good men, man. Where's this guy going? Did I tell him to go over there? Am I crazy? Oh, he came from here. Have him. No, he was in this. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's gonna. I don't really need to pause it, but let's make sure everyone gets in. He's falling back, but you need to freaking get this. I think they got their bombs off. Yep. Well, we're gonna be a little aggressive with these fighters. All right, let's get artillery when we can because we're taking some heat here. We do have some bombers. Let's go ahead and use them. Get rid of their stuff while we can. They were shooting down their stuff, so that's good. Jeez, big artillery, man.
Sergentul 7 frații e rănit. Ceva noutăți?
Light him up. Oh, you just missed the turn. Oh, okay. Good, good, good. I like it.
Medic!
Just get these guys dropping their bombs so they can go back to base.
Medic!
That's a big gun. When you see their artillery thing, or sorry, shell, just like launch way into the air really quickly, yeah, it's one of the big guys. But I guess it also means they're firing across the map. Okay, we already got that guy getting bombed.
Cât de nasoală e acea apă aici?
Fire one more time, my friend.
Ținta neutralizată.
I dare you. Okay, we need to pay attention to other things. I'm just gonna make a guess.
Poziționez pentru atac. Dinamic reperat.
Well, the fighter's running out of ammo. Hopefully I can get enough fighters out here that he just is like, yeah, it ain't worth it, man.
Dacă tancul e lovit, suntem toți morți. Dinamic reperat. Nu mai am muniție.
Nah, probably not.
Dacă tancul e lovit, suntem toți morți.
We take out their recon planes, that would be great in the long run. It piss me off.
Fiți gata. Sunt pe gol.
Alright, let's focus on getting some other things done right now. These guys definitely took some casualties. They are down. Hopefully just bored of this. I just need to be on top of bringing in fresh ones to replace the ones that are running out of fuel.
Sunt pe gol. Degajez.
Out of fuel? I'm still not convinced these guys are in their trenches. Okay, you guys are good. Yeah, I've been a little busy since the game started. Right when those pioneers just got mulched. Here's something that's a mortar, though. Let's do it.
Poziționez pentru atac. Ascultăm. Dinamic reperat. Faceți-l bucăți, domnule.
I think we shot him down. That's good.
Dinamic reperat.
Yeah, keep doing that, guys. Where's my other artillery group? Oh, over here. We only got 2 fighters in there. Let's get some more.
Ținta neutralizată.
Oh, we can't.
Paris 6 pregătit.
Alright, let's get these guys sorted.
Domnule? După cum ați ordonat, domnule. Aveți o țintă, domnule? Aici cobori. Dinamic reperat. Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului.
Shot him down, that's good. So far, so good. Let's spend money.
Recepție clară, terminat. Am înțeles, lider.
At least I don't think he has fighters. Ooh, look at this. This is what I need to do.
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului.
Dispersion.
Reglăm pe țintă.
Get him down, come on. No way. Okay. I said that guy better not make it home. How we doing, boys?
Gata.
You are not in our house. Neither are you.
Asigurat și încărcat, domnule.
Don't have enough fighters to keep this up, man.
Ceva noutăți?
Just gonna brute force.
Am înțeles, lider.
Ooh, those are dangerous. Yeah, I think they're gonna get shot off.
Inamic reperat. La dracu m-au găurit bine de data asta.
Oh, guys, be a little faster.
Inamic reperat. Nu mai suportăm.
Okay, we're good. Nice.
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea
Gotta
focului.
keep reminding myself to keep bringing fighters in. Alright, these guys should be ready to... Ah!
Aici cobori.
Starting to remember these Romanian voice lines are kind of funny sounding. Alright.
Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule.
Where's all their big artillery?
Nu mai am muniție. Medic, nu mai putem suporta. I-am stropit.
Intercept them.
Spune, control. Medic!
Where's this?
Tunurile sunt verificate și pregătite. O să fiu ars în curând.
Yeah, these guys are veterans. Look at that. 3-star,
La dracu m-au găurit bine de data asta.
3-star veterans.
Se văd bolșevicii. Verificați cătarea. Inamici în față.
What got destroyed?
Ah!
Oh, my guns.
Încă unul distrus.
Right there. I think, maybe.
Tunurile sunt verificate și pregătite.
Like, get,
Izbește întreaga
chase
zonă.
these guys off. I think I know what's going on with their artillery.
Avem un om lovit.
It spawns like this. It doesn't have a transport, and they're pushing it to a
O să
location that they
fiu
want
ars în curând.
it to be in. So I might like not see any for a while, but then suddenly they're all gonna show up to where they were called into, and I'll start taking fire from, what are these things? 152 millimeter cannons? Yeah.
Sunt pe gol. Degajez. Recepționat. Mergem
I like
acolo.
to watch the front lines. It's kind of fun watching these dudes go for it. Let's get some gutsy dudes to come out and give ammo.
Sunt lovit.
There's like one or two places where the infantry are actually getting close enough.
Inamic reperat. Așteptăm ordinele, capitane.
And my artillery is just like,
Reglăm pe
just not
țintă.
doing it. I'm not sure if it's just Romanian stuff, but they're just not the best, it seems. Could be very wrong. They could have the best stats in the game, and I
Aveți o
don't know.
țintă, domnule? E-n flăcări.
Would be nice if I had recon plans of some kind.
Reglăm pe țintă.
Oh yeah, these guys. They need ammo.
Inamic reperat. Cade în flăcări. Încă unul și-a luat-o. Medic!
Let's bring these guys up. Put them a little closer. Don't ask me why, I don't
Sunt pe
know.
gol. Degajez.
Maybe more accurate, yeah.
Așteptăm ordinele, capitane. Reglăm pe țintă.
Look at these guys.
Gata să deschidem focul, domnule.
At least I hear their planes are getting shot down.
Izbește întreaga zonă. Recepție clară.
I
Terminat.
don't think we
Am
got someone.
înțeles,
We do.
lider.
We do have someone.
Repetă, cont.
Don't leave that many out.
Avem oameni la pământ! Încă unul și-a luat-o!
What happened? Oh, they got their nape off. Dude, shoot him down, man. He's real. Guys suck.
Sunt lovit! Am localizat inamicul. Fiți gata! Sunt pe gol.
Is
Degajeți.
that alright?
Bolșevici în față. Pregătiți-vă de
All you got?
angajare.
I think we're good. These guys, yeah. Get some more.
La dracu m-au găurit bine de data asta!
Who's under attack? One of my bombers.
Contact cu inamicul.
Dang.
Am localizat inamicul. Fiți gata!
Oh, we got some more hot chick kisses, huh? Just concentrate them somewhere. I'd rather them actually help out than kind of just pretend they're doing something.
Da, domnule.
I've been firing at this thing
10
almost
grade
the whole
sus.
game.
Foc! Gata să deschidem focul, domnule. Suntem loviți. Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule.
How are my other bombers doing? They can be brought in. Bad. Let's see how big this explosion is that comes in. Oh, that seems to be going somewhere, doesn't it? Yeah, this is what I need to be watching out
Cade
for.
în flăcări. Brancarde! Suntem sub foc intens!
Yeah. There we go.
Inamici în față.
Gotcha.
Mă poziționez pentru atac.
I don't think I ever called those guys in, no? Oh, never mind. I was reading this wrong. Like, these guys are taking forever to get their bombs. Yeah, that second shot got me.
Sunt pe uscat. Am plecat de aici.
Stood.
Mă poziționez pentru atac. Nu mai am muniție.
I'm tempted. I am tempted to fire at that thing or get a bomber on it because these guys are not working out.
O să fiu ars în curând.
Get some ammo for these guys. Yeah, they got it already.
echipamentul. O să fiu ars în curând.
How's everyone else doing? Oh, you guys been sitting there the whole time, huh?
pregătit.
Something is shooting down my...
O să
Something's
fiu
shooting at
ars
my
în
planes. It might be there.
Nu mai am muniție. Acolo am marcat.
Might be there.
Sunt pe gol. Degajez.
Hey, we're getting close, right?
Aveți nevoie de curi de foc în plus.
At least we're pinned down now. Look at that radius,
Reglăm
man.
pe țintă. Ai nevoie de o cursă? Repetă, control.
4 minutes, might as well start calling some stuff in because
Repetă,
we got no
control.
one over here and I completely dropped the ball. Who are they shooting at?
Inamic reperat. Toată lumea afară. Am înțeles.
Actually use these to
Aveți o țintă,
fire at
domnule?
stuff.
10 grade sus. Foc.
These guys have been waiting very patiently for me to remember them.
Lovitură directă.
That's nice.
10 grade sus.
Maybe that's what I should do more often.
Tunurile sunt verificate și
Bring my
pregătite.
artillery closer. To get better dispersion. Or less dispersion, really. This town was never really attacked, it just bombed.
Am localizat dinamicul. Fiți gata.
I'm looking for one of their big artillery
Dacă
pieces.
tancurile
I know
loviți,
they're still
suntem
out
toți
there.
morți. Inamic reperat. Bolșevici în față, pregătiți-vă de angajare. Paris 6 pregătit.
Just versify here. I think they're all going after the same dudes. Okay, so they're taking fire from,
Repetă, control.
hey, there we go. Get some popcorn going on here.
Sunt loviți.
You guys plan on using your flamethrowers, or? Oh, they didn't want me to. Okay. I guess they're just out of range.
Spune, control. La dracu m-au
Nice.
de data asta.
I'm liking it.
Așteptăm ordinele, capitane.
Keep firing. Got about a minute. 2 minutes, actually. Let's start bombarding these fools. Sure as hell can't hit the
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru
artillery.
deschiderea focului.
Maybe they're all congregating somewhere. Maybe
Aveți o țintă, domnule?
these dudes are not doing anything.
Reglăm pe țintă. Bolșevici în față, pregătiți-vă de angajare. Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule. Da, domnule. Ispește întreaga zonă. Gata să deschidem focul, domnule. Încă unul și-a luat-o.
Oh, did we destroy one on the 150? Yeah, right there. Finally.
O să fiu ars în curând. Sunt pe gol. Degajez. Lovitură directă.
And they're still coming across that field like a
Nu-i
bunch of
ușca. Lasă-i
hams.
ardă.
Yeah, they're not doing so well.
Lovit. Baterea de pradă
Not
e
sure what they would
pregătită.
do without their artillery and planes. That
Paris
sounds like
6
me.
pregătit. Gata să deschidem focul, domnule. 10 grade sus. Foc.
Kind of painful to watch, I know. I got so much artillery and I could just be pounding this, but game's over. My artillery's not incredible high caliber, so it's not like decimating infantry squads when it lands on them, but yeah. Yeah, I just didn't do well. These pack 75s on these maps, wide open spaces, yeah, beautiful. Bombers got some stuff. Snipers and infantry just didn't. And they got something. Yeah, with that kind of defense and wide open spaces, yeah, that's hard to get past these bunkers. Now, there's been many situations where it was the exact same game, except I had no air, and it was completely different. Because each of their bombers could basically one-shot my bunkers, and they just went one by one, and those bunkers that were carrying my side, yeah, they would be annihilated like early in the game. So that's all it takes. Glad I had my fighters. How many planes did I shoot down? Jeez, look at that. I like that. Nice. Got 5 of these too. Cool. And put a dent in them. Where are they? There they are. Yeah, I got rid of their, recon, and looks like... Yeah, they're decimated, man. Alright, cool. What's next? I know the Russians are not stopping yet. Yeah, they're moving. Well, looking at the campaign map, actually something interesting came up when I was watching the intro. You know, they had this little movie, that slideshow, whatever presentation. They actually specifically mentioned this front, and they said, you know, hold your line because you have reinforcements coming from the east. I don't remember ever hearing that, and I always wanted to pull this line back. I was like, man, we're getting out of here. We're either crossing the river or we're going down here, because you don't see it yet. I had a little sneak preview when I played this campaign before, just for a little bit, and yeah, horrifying. And we got a little U-dipped defense line going here. They're just gonna, yeah, it'll be bad. I will reorganize this, but I do hear we will get reinforcements of some kind. And I'll see if I can get more info. Maybe there's a flag I can view, like exactly where they're coming in, and then I can pick my defenses. But really, going across this river, look at that. It's a bridgehead, man. What are you going to do? They're not going to do anything. The worst of it's just here and here. That's most of the map. I think last time I looked at this and said, there's no way I need all this over here. And once the game starts, it's going to be really difficult to move them out. So I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything like really cool over here. The Russians are still doing something. And this looks horrifying, dude. Got some defenses back here, got some here. Oh, it's my turn. Cool. Alright. I was wrong. They did not want to attack. Go ahead and quick save. I just want to make sure. This. Oh, there's a recon. Hey. Yeah, not the most impressive stuff, man. The fighters. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with this is. Don't think that's going to be helping me out too much. Yeah, whatever. Can't complain, can you? Alright, let's take a look at where my reinforcements are coming in. I don't think you can see where the reinforcement... Ooh! Check it out. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Or maybe I did and realized something else. Something I'm not thinking of. Oh, you're kidding. Alright. Okay, I'll fall back, yeah. Because it looks like you can bring them in here. Right here. And that's where I want them, man. I don't want them on this side of the river. I'll give this to them. I have no concern about holding this area. They can have it. What do they actually bring in? Oof. Yeah. It's good, yeah. Not incredible. I don't think this is going to turn the tide. Maybe something over here will. The Panzer Grenadiers, yeah. Yeah, these guys are legit. Okay, so they're coming in on the 22nd. That's in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. And then they come in every day after, or 12 hours after. Cool. Hope they don't mind somehow magically appearing over here. We have some time. I might look up and see if I'm making a huge mistake. But maybe that's not the best thing to do. Maybe the best thing to do is just play the game and figure it out myself. That's what I'll do. It's a gamble. Cool, I like it. Any reinforcements I can bring in right now? No. We don't have a lot of movement to do. Actually, we actually do. We actually do have a lot of movement. The guys in the back, and some of these are quite well trained, and they need to be put somewhere special. So if I can leave the artillery over here, that's fine. And honestly, these infantry groups here, yeah, they're not very well trained. I don't really want them. Not that desperate, right? This seems a little nice. You know what? Who's the most elite soldiers here? None of you guys? Yeah, we'll hold the line here with you guys. It doesn't matter. Alright. What to have... I don't... They're not going to come for me. I really doubt it. All infantry regiments. I want to move you here, man. Guess you can't. Yeah. These guys might attack next turn, so I do want some artillery, like at least you guys be around. Alright, then we'll dig in right there and we'll be staying there for a while, maybe forever. Everyone else digging in here? Yeah? Huh. Okay, we're falling back with these guys, I forgot. Dang. Already dug them in. Alright. Gonna make a line here. Behind the AA, I don't want to move it. This is one of them that's actually set up in a good spot. Get you back here. Guards! Guards division. Ooh, look, military police, guys. Hey. Whatever, alright. Oh, these guys are great. They're gonna need to be great. I don't know, is this in the AA or not? I'm gonna set it up the line right here. That means these guys might have to move. Alright, I like it. We'll go with that. Might want to have some infantry over here. That's why pulling these guys back would be useful, because a lot of them aren't doing anything anyways. We do have reinforcements, though, coming in. Yeah, these areas are going to be, yeah, big trouble. Move them up right behind them. Already got some disorganizations going on. Let's keep that up. At least every group of 2 like this, they need somebody nearby to back them up. Nebelwerfers, nice, cool. These are little ones, I think. Got some assault guns. Yeah, where these guys needed. They might move around a lot. Send them there first. This guy actually in range. Move him up. Okay, so these troops back here are very, very well trained, so I do want them to reinforce troops that are not. Good news is, these guys all look like they're great. Cool. I think we're okay there, except for these. Yeah, we'll send them up there. Starting with you guys. What is this? No way. Check that out. That's a little new. Okay. That's weird. Wow, 2 sniper rifles in a officer group. Dang, that beats out the Finns for sure. Wow. Yeah, these guys look like they're not playing around. They got some good stuff. Let's send them straight to the front. Where do we really need you guys? It'd be kind of tough to call. Yeah, we got a lot of these dudes, and I kind of want to send them. So guys, yeah, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking I need to fall back. I don't think I'm yielding anything important to them. As long as I hold, I think it's like these 3 cities. 1, 2, and then maybe the 3rd's way back here, yeah. As long as I hold them, I'm good. I really want to use these lakes, man, to my advantage. I don't want to sit here on this enormous front line while the Russians whittle away at me. So, the big problem, though, is here, this stretch. Like, what do these guys do? They don't really have 2 lakes to hide behind, and like 3 lakes. So we're going to do something like this. The bridge is right there. Yeah, we'll fall back. I'm okay doing that. It needs to be organized, though, so start doing it. The idea started with me looking at these guys. I'm like, yeah, we got to pull them back. Like, why? We'll get them in AA, but we also have a nice lake. But wait! Got that going on in some other places. Alright. Let's do it. Gives me some time to get my elite soldiers to come up from the south. do it like that. Is that alright? Cool. I might have them actually go here. Something will go there. For now, be digging in with you guys. And this also allows me to concentrate my best forces in a small area, rather than having to rely on all these guys to fight every turn. Alright, let's start moving stuff back, shall we? AA will stay here. It'll be kind of like this. Yeah, so I envision it, yeah. Okay. Okay, where are my best of the best of the best troops? Find them. Don't think it's the military police and all these recruits that... Yeah, not them. I'll stay there for now. Okay, yeah, Mountain Battalion. Strum Pistole, guys, look. What's the range in this bad boy? 120 meters, okay. Check it out. I love it. These guys are good stuff. I'm a big fan of stuff like this. Yeah, stealthy dudes, and they don't take a lot of damage. Or they take inaccurate fire from the enemy, so... For whatever reason, they don't have a lot of snipers. They look like snipers, but they're officers. Alright, let's bring them up. I want them in a couple places. I think we got them as far back as over here. These... Any mountain men over here? Got some reinforcements in the future, and I think they got them. We can pull them in, like here. So yeah, let's just move up. Oh yeah, these guys are great. Cool. And I do want these guys more to be, like, over here. It's more of a wide front. Got some tanks. T4. A lot of flamethrowers, man. Alright, let's just start moving everything forward. What about down here? Yeah, this will... Good. Alright, look. We got all we need. And we'll more or less just send them in the direction that they kind of start next to. We're going to have to rely on some reinforcements to bolster this. It's not the most impressive group. It's a great, like, support unit, yeah. Want these guys somewhere. What is this? Nice. Quick save real quick. Oh man, these should have maybe a larger range. It's a big bullet. A lot of freaking machine guns. And yeah, I would bring something like this just to have a crazy amount of machine guns. We need artillery anywhere? We got plenty. Elite troops, yeah, we got some over here. We should be good. What are these guys doing over here? Not on a road. Alright, now it gets a little crazy. These guys will fall back here, this direction. It'll take a little bit to get everyone out. But I think, yeah, we'll outrun the Russians. Alright. So where really are we putting the defenses? Right here. Here comes the mountain men. A lot of mountain men. I would like to have some over here. I'm going to check real quick. We do have reinforcements at one point that do contain those so-called mountain men. There they are. Munte. I think that means mountain. I think. Yeah, check it out, man. Dude, check these guys out. Nice. It's a rifle freaking squad. Look at that. With a sniper rifle. Yeah, this is something else, man. This is good. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. I love it, but where's that section that has all those machine guns? Because I'm not seeing it. You guys... guess you can't have everything. So those guys are coming in pretty quick, and they can be called in here. Which they will, and they will go this way. Okay. That's decided. We got plenty of them. Look at this, man. I like it. So we'll send the mountain men here. And over here. Mountain artillery. Armored division. Romanian armored division. Interesting. Look at that. Okay. Weird group. These can stay right there. Alright. Come on, dudes. Not the most impressive units on the front line. That's one of the big reasons why I'm moving back, because needless deaths, man. These guys are going to get killed. They could probably put up a great fight. Alright, so these guys are pretty much set. We'll get you back here. Now this is going to start. And it's going to be a little crazy, so be like starting here and just make its way here. Or it could be something like this. That's fine. We can put it right in front of the city. How about that? These guys won't be moving back that far. And these are mountain men, right? Hussars. Who are these? Okay. Man, these Romanians are pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Gotta draw a line somewhere. Let's. I think this is the shortest front we can build right here. These guys will stay there. Stars will hold the line. But their friends will move to kind of set up further to the west. We got some time to move. And what's this? More Hussars, cool. I like it. They come riding in on half tracks. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, these guys don't need to be on the front line. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Gonna move these guys further down on this side. Man, we need them over here. Cool. And we'll move these guys up. And be like, there, yeah. Alright. It's an autocannon. These guys will be nice. And these guys are also quite experienced, aren't they? Yeah. We already got mountain men going there. We got some elite troops over here. Not a whole lot, but these guys I want to replace the front line with ASAP. Don't know if they'll have time to do that. Provisional battalion. No, sir. What are you guys doing so far back? Want them up by the front. More mountain men. Then we'll go up here, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Alright, and we're gonna do the same right here. If you guys move there. We got some pioneers and stuff dug in around the city already. We'll, just recon? Oh, it's a garrison unit. They have like a bunch of random junk. Alright. They'll move up when we need them. now for the next mad scramble. We're getting across this bridge, y'all. What about you guys? They are not. They are going down here. This might be a problem. Because, pretty sure I still maintain control of this flag. This area, the spawn point. As long as I have it, I'm fine. I could be wrong, though, and I might lose it once the Russians get it, I guess. If they get this. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, so who is actually going down here, and then who's cutting to the right? Alright, you guys are good. Alright, let's get out of here. Take this road. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Yeah, and all these units are not trained, not veterans. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the best idea to keep them around because they're fighting stuff like this. That's a rifle regiment. Yeah, just rifle regiments, but still. You know, they're quite tough. I do remember they have special forces back there. I don't know what you want to call them, but they it's their amphibious landing. Actually, I'm not sure if they're actually over there. Okay. And I did see airborne attack me. Where was this? Right here. Where were they? That's them, but I can't look at their unit. Maybe there's some over here. A lot going on. Definitely not like the Finnish campaign. Didn't take too long to do stuff, I think. Any other? There's an airborne group. Are they any different? Oof. Oh boy. Trying to read. First airborne units in history. Are you sure? Maybe the Americans had it, but maybe the Russians did. Best training of all Soviet troops. I'm gonna read it in bits here. Okay, cool. It's just saying they're freaking tough. What is the stats though? Accuracy, rate of fire, movement. Yeah, they are a weapon of mass destruction. Okay. Alright, let's take these guys. Oh, they are done. Alright, what else do we have? Anything over here? I think we have some units down here, like the 4th Army. Yeah. We got the lone AA unit. Let's see if he makes it to the front. That's it. Do I want to do anything else? Let's see. Maybe pull back some AA. They're being moved. Alright, so we will have some battles fought. I don't think these guys are in range of anything. Hopefully not. This might be the time to move these guys in. Yeah. These guys are okay. Probably gonna get attacked. If I bombard these guys, they won't be able to initiate attack on them, so I'll try that. Maybe I shouldn't do that, because these guys moved. We'll be okay. This is all fine. Gonna do a little bot check. Guys are actually moving further back than I thought. They're getting some reinforcements. Good ones. They need to make way. Alright, let's quick save. Let's get going. I think we moved everybody. Not, we got time. Hopefully this didn't make a huge error or ruin my plans. A victory, let's see. Yep, Russians moving in. These guys are stuck on their little part of the country. Let's see if the AA is intelligent enough to move their AA up. Redeploy it on the front. We'll see. I think I'm already ahead of my last campaign, at least by close to it. My last campaign, I had battles like this happening all down the row. So let's, yeah, this is where they were going to attack. Or I thought they were going to attack. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll bring you. Recon. We do have some artillery. I got lucky there because these guys are not moving. Cool, cool. Let's bring in some bombers, dude. You guys cool? 955-963. Let's do these guys this time. Let's see how they do. Alright, let's rock. Not sure when that just kind of sticks there, but you got some Germans and Romanians fighting side by side. Gosh, this song. I don't know what that's all about. Damn, they got Katyushas. Alright. We'll try and get line or sight on them somewhere. This map's cool. It's very long. I'm sure it's square, but it seems long. Alright, let's do this. I have some experience with this map, so hopefully the defenses will go a little quick. Be a little shorter. Trenches and bunkers, that's all I'll do right now. Yeah, I don't need bunkers here. Or trenches. Maybe a bunker. Not a serious one. Alright. Usually I give this area to them. Not today. So we got some Germans. What kind of Germans? Panzer Grenadiers? No, just Grenadiers. Anything good in the first company here? Just packs. Artillery. Okay, cool. We'll get this later. Bunker-wise, I don't think we're putting in anything. Maybe a 50 here. Nah, let's not. Didn't quite catch last time if the Pack 37s actually killed anything. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Or actually, do I want the Pack 70? We'll put something else. Let's get trenches and stuff set up. Not a lot of places we really want to put them. This whole area is okay. We're gonna have some flame pioneers in here. We have flame pioneer. Good question. I don't think we do. Alright, we'll supplement it with regular pioneers. They can handle it. Got plenty of stuff left, but we got this area. Do I want to take this? Yeah, let's do it, man. I can get Katusha, but get a network of trenches, actually. A fallback one here. And fallback trenches. Hopefully our bombers will bomb whatever's over there. A little too gutsy. Let's try it. Quick save, in case one of these units is bugged. I don't want to do this again. Do this. Work of art. What's going on here? There we go. We'll see if there's other trenches for sniper trenches, I guess. Trenches are gonna be a little further back. I want an MG42 over here. Like right there. Again, come under fire by things, but alright, we'll do that. Oh yeah, I used to put trenches here. That's my other dog. He usually doesn't bark unless he sees something, so... Or at least he thinks he sees something. I really don't think he sees anything too crazy. Okay, yeah, this is where we want bunkers. Or, trenches. We're gonna have some dudes being some serious dudes. Maybe we can have it like right here, like, yeah. Just enough range for them to fire at them with their LMG. I like it, but when we start getting over here, it's a little shaky. Save that for snipers. Why not? Alright, let's start placing some stuff. What do I want to use mostly? These Germans? Or the Romanians? Romanians have a bigger squad. I'm not sure about their LMG though. Doesn't really matter, honestly. 67 rate of fire. I think it's more of a accurate, less rate of fire weapon. Yeah, Germans have a double. Use Germans in some places. How about that? These guys don't really need to be here, but got the points, right? We do have a trench. Can be home to some snipers. Get some NG42s. How many do we have? 6. Okay. It's kind of a waste, isn't it?
MG-Trupp zur Stelle.
MG troop. I know we meant G, but...
Gut.
Yeah, why not? You're gonna have buddies over there covering your back. Cool. In case of who's gonna be hanging out in the woods, I think it's gonna be, Pioneers. Set them up while we're here. then we need some dudes, obviously, on the sides here. Let's give them some officers. Maybe the German officer might be good. Got 11 of them. Yeah, whatever. Anything else we want in here? In the woods? Sniper's not exactly the best thing to have in here, but maybe over here, yeah.
Da, domnule.
Still be on the flank. Got some AT rifles. Don't know if they're going to be useful here. Have one in the back. Actually gets you over here.
Ascult, domnule. Eu comand aici.
Maybe later I can get some snipers in the front here. Don't exactly have as many of these as I used to, but... Oh no, I lied. We got a recon group with like 50. Start using them. One in every trench, man. I love them. They're too good. I kind of tempted to like put them in every trench. Alright. Get some infantry for these guys. It's gonna be Germans. They're sharing a trench together. Those good pals. Did anybody
Aveți
in
nevoie de o
here?
pereche de ochi în
Oh,
plus,
dude.
domnule?
I was thinking, like, what about the small sniper unit? Maybe they can fit in there. No. Not that crazy. Need some machine guns. We'll come back to that. Kind of sidetracked already. We got lots of machine guns, that's for sure. Whatever sits in here doesn't have range to really do much. Not worth it. Might move some stuff up to guard this. Yeah, we can put some guns, yeah. Two dudes coming this way. Yeah, let's actually take this. I don't know what I'm thinking. I should. Get some machine guns. Of course, you know it. Some sniper teams. And some other crap. We got some German packs. We'll use these somewhere else.
Aceasta este o poveste pe care o voi spune nepoților.
Is this okay? Lots of officers, but We got them. Might as well use them, right? I think we already got a sniper team in there. Let's get a machine gun. Not the best place to throw an MG42 of all things, but that's alright. We put something here, but man, stuff's gonna be coming right in their face. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, well, I want a trench like right here. I think that's enough for some officers, right? Guys are elite. They will be hanging around this town. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Like, really? Are we waiting for them to come over here? Or are we putting machine guns right here? We're going to try and put some machine guns right there. Several. And, sniper team, maybe? That's in range of snipers. Whatever, we'll figure something out. Let's get some officers somewhere. And are we already out? Crap. There. Cool. This is kind of ignored completely. We can remedy that with this. Oh, we got a little trench here, right? Nope, that's not a trench. Do we want gun pits? I'll tell you what. For a reason. I'll put one right there. Better get ready to get bombed. My sound went a little crazy there. Freaking me out. Alright. Generals, let's get some commandants. Infantry High Command.
Ich habe hier das Kommando.
4 dudes there? Nah, let's get the other guys. They got 4 as well. Whatever, man. We only have 2. Oh, we got 3, believe it or not. Kind of want him on near the front line. Let's do it. See if we can give him his own trench. 7 meters. Oh, they won't let me do that. Yeah, let's see what happens. He insisted on seeing the battle himself. I don't know why, but we're doing it. Gun pit anywhere else. Fuchsia bait. What am I missing? Definitely not snipers. Plenty of them. Let's get some radios in the front. Clicking wildly, hoping I land on the unit I want. Yeah, maybe I should read. Especially here, this is where I really need them. This is gonna get bombed pretty quick, huh? Still some places I do want machine guns. We're set over here, right? Yeah. Do another. Yeah, let's put something over here. It's taking a little bit. What else we got? Yeah, here, yeah. Not the best line of sight, is it? That's not good. Whatever, let's get out of here. Let's do this. One more sniper squad. Should we got one over there already? About right here. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna get bombed. Gotta move some guys in some places. Good shit there.
Fiți gata. Așteptăm ordinul. Dăm binoclul, soldat.
I'm trying to get him right within the range, maximum range.
Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung.
Get you guys here.
Nu am nimic altceva planificat pentru această după-amiază.
Alright, so these guys are, I think, okay. Let's get them in the trench. It's like sticky clicking or something. Look at that. I don't know what that is. That's not what I wanted.
Da, domnule.
Get in your trenches, y'all.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
We're gonna be hearing a lot of Romanian, a lot of German. Get in the freaking trench.
Cercetați la ordin.
Echipa de recunoaștere este gata.
Got guards.
Așteptăm
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Let's move these guys up. I'm gonna pause it. No, I don't need to.
Da, domnule. Recepționat.
Toți să-și verifice muniția.
Alright, here comes the freaking mortars.
Suntem pregătiți, domnule.
You're going there.
Sergentul 7 frații e rănit. Sergentul 7 frații e rănit.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
All these guys first.
Ne-au văzut.
Alright, how we doing, y'all? Here comes the Katyushas. Hey! Wow, just shoot all over here. Yeah!
Suntem sub
Love
foc
it.
intens.
That's probably not the only place that got
Bolșevicii.
Katyusha.
Verifică scătarea.
We got some bombers, but they don't have recon. We'll bring them in a
Feind
moment.
gesichtet. Ziel
Just want
auffassen.
to get these guys out first.
Suntem sub foc intens.
Die haben wir niedergemäht. Sanitäter!
Oof, this looks bad.
Stehen bereit.
Medic! O halbă de transpirație va economisi un litru de sânge.
Look at these guys there.
Nu mai mișcă nimic acolo.
They're going to town. I wonder how many of them are going to be alive. Get you there. I want to get some bombers real quick, just to get rid of these dudes.
E
Get
în
the-
lăcări. Bombardierul e pregătit.
Unten bleiben!
at least heavy caliber stuff, yeah.
Inamic reperat.
Avem un om lovit. Recepție clară.
Right. That'll do.
Sunt lovit.
Carul de război vă așteaptă, domnule.
Tunurile sunt verificate și pregătite.
Aici cobori.
Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule. Punct ochit, punct lovit.
Yeah, look at all this.
Gata să-i bombardăm,
Lots of
domnule.
planes.
Nu mai am muniție. La dracu.
Lots of
Am înțeles.
mortars, I mean.
Ai o problemă tehnică.
Inamic reperat.
Der brennt lichterloh.
I really kind of want to send some recon deep into their territory to find out where their Katyushas are. I'm really thinking about it.
Mă îndrept spre 360. Nu mai am muniție. La dracu.
See what we can do. These snipers are probably my best
Punct
bet.
ochit, punct lovit.
Maybe I can sneak a sniper through there? I highly doubt it.
Inamici în
It's
față.
like a suicide mission.
În spate cu echipamentul.
Good shot. Let's bomb it.
Corpul 4, gata de acțiune.
Second time they hit that spot. I would be hitting this.
Medic! Toți să-și verifice muniția.
Los, Männer, Stellungswechsel!
Gata de zbor.
Big bomber.
La dracu. Am marcat.
I got him. Where's your funky mortars, man? Where'd they go? Are you using them anymore?
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen. Zur Stelle.
You
An
guys
alle Einheiten.
need to
Feindgesicht.
stay still, man. Yeah, we got artillery as well. Start using it.
Ispește întreaga zonă.
We got some stuff hiding.
Țintă, domnule.
Yeah, who cares?
10 grade sus. Foc. Da, domnule.
Fuchsia, isn't it?
Tunurile sunt verificate și pregătite.
I know that look. We didn't get these guys. Okay. Yep.
Nimic de raportat.
Still kind of chilling, huh?
L-am nimerit. Gata să deschidem focul, domnule.
Well,
L-am nimerit.
not sure where he's going. Now we're calling in bombers.
Indicați-mi o țintă, vă rog. Medic! Moarte din ceruri.
Sergentul 7 frații e rănit.
I thought I shot you, man.
Nimic nu va mai supraviețui.
Inamic reperat.
Okay.
Încă una și suntem terminați. Ascultăm.
What's going on, man?
E în flăcări. Ai o problemă tehnică? Am marcat.
You get that guy?
Nu mai am muniție. La dracu.
Be nice if we had a recon plan, right?
Punct ochit, punct lovit.
Forgot about these
Nu-l
guys.
trezi pe Ivan.
He's not really gaining any ground, is he? Maybe went a little too all in on those reinforcements. Or, sorry, defenses.
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului.
Yeah.
Nu mai am muniție. La dracu.
Încotro ne îndreptăm.
Das ist nicht mehr auszuhalten.
10 grade sus. Foc.
An alle Einheiten.
Hey, if I
Feindgesicht.
bomb them now, they won't be back later, right? The campaign. Alright, what? 1 minute till total defeat. Let's pause it real quick and just get these bombers, like, something good to hit. Because I know there's some artillery that are firing, but I kind of want to get where their infantry are, where I think they are. Because what happened was he called a lot of them in,
Sunt pentru
But-
control.
they took cover. Okay, just from where I was. And you can kind of tell where they are when you see this dip. It can mean two things. One, I got my infantry here and over here, so I don't think there's much here, like there, but might be something here. Okay, he didn't get called in. All right. The reason I'm pausing is just don't have a lot of time left in the game. Really many places where it looks like I can hit them. Could bomb the places where I really think their artillery is, but get them there. Alright. Do it.
Der brennt lichterloh.
Are you bombing yourself, dude? It looks like to me.
Wie sieht's aus, Hauptmann?
Two snipers.
Hier können wir nichts mehr ausrichten.
Let me get some.
Inamic reparat.
You guys in your trench.
Moja muniție. La dracu.
Got one of my anti-tank guns.
Punct ochit, punct lovit.
Look at these, man. I love it.
Moja muniție. La dracu.
Beautiful. Love it.
Inamic reparat.
I got bombs on my own units there.
Am marcat.
That's bombing. Let's see how many kills the bombers got. Alright, that's a total defeat with 1 point taken. He didn't really he didn't really try, did he? I think if you look at the stats, yeah. Slaughtered him, but wasn't a lot of deaths. Alright, let's see what the bombers, yeah. This guy was nailed something in the woods. Yeah, anything with infantry kills on the bombers is that one run right there. Sniper did some work. Yeah, whatever. Worked out. We lost a poor observer. Yeah, they tend to die. Alright, that was here. And they lost 4 Katyushas. Annoying mortars. This thing was in the field? I didn't see it, man. I didn't even notice it firing at my planes. Okay, well, maybe it blew up pretty quick. Alright, anything else you got, Mr. Russian man? Oh, look who's leading the charge over here. The artillery, huh? They'll probably move this stuff up. Okay. Doing his air show again. Okay, that's fine. So I heard the Russian campaign's actually a little tough. Mainly because they have 3 objectives. Okay, well, there's one. That's right next to the front. Great. Well, look, the other one is right next to the front as well. However, where's the third one? Check it out. It's all the way back here, man. They gotta smash through the front somewhere. Find a road and just go. But they're calling in reinforcements. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're supposed to do it. I'll try it someday. They have 20 turns to do it. I think it'd be pretty easy to underestimate just how far it is. And then, waste time mashing through the line and then realize, man, I'm not even going where I need to go. Alright, cool. We are in our turn. Go ahead and dig in and where we need to. ahead and quick save. Alright. We're reestablishing the line right here. I think it's already pretty well defined. Might want to get some more infantry. You guys. Right there. Yeah, well. What was that? Did I hit the button right when it was happening on accident? Yeah. That sounds like it would have broke the game, but it didn't. Get something over here. These guys have been able to handle their own. These guys will be light with reinforcements for a little bit until I can get some to call in right here. And they'll just come down the road. Okay, so let's go ahead and reassess the situation. Let's pull these guys off. I'm not sure when to do that. Maybe better right now. I want to replace it with my super scary units. This is pretty good. I do have, yeah, this is a weird group. Whatever. Not you guys. An armor division. I'm looking for, yeah, pioneers or special. Yeah, let's do this. We'll be moving them in. Is the same thing up here? Yeah, they'll be going up here. Out of here. Those guys will be reserves. These guys will stay here, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Oh, this is that gnarly group. Yeah, mountain men. Alright. Get him right here. Wait, is that... Okay, so they can go here, huh? Alright. It's okay. I'm actually going to start bringing some of these guys the other way. Alright, cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and move these guys. We got some time before the Russians show up. Where were we establishing things? Like, here, but... this. Or like this. Yeah, let's make it straight. Where's my super units? Mountain Battalion. Put them here, actually. Like here. Yeah, let's do that. Anything interesting gets on the front. Not you guys. Sorry, dudes, he didn't make the cut. AA. Oof. Oh yeah, I remember, yeah, I was gonna make that right here. That's okay. Move them right here. They got one little Panzer shoots that thing. Yeah, okay. I think they at one time had a little bit more. These are weird. I wonder if this is a mistake or not. 600 of these bullets, but 6,000 of those? Yeah. Actually, I'll move the artillery back. They don't need to be there. One mountain unit. Two mountain units, three. Battle Group Rauch. Cool. They get a spot on the front. They made the cut. Alright, what else we got going up here? Let's send a little bit more. Never mind. We need all we can get. This is a big front. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is pretty condensed. I can't have elite units everywhere, I guess. Yeah, these guys just get put. Yeah, cool. Looks extremely organized, doesn't it? Let's get you guys out of here. I'm not really sure where I'm establishing the line. I think it starts here. And we already have Russians showing up. We'll keep you guys here. Dig in. Cool. Wonder if he really will get over here eventually. I feel like most of the battles will be fought over here because that's where he hits the front lines. So, just want my really cool stuff over there. Cool, alright. Obviously, some of these guys need to move. We still got more dudes coming in. We'll move. I think we're good, actually, on this side. Let's send these dudes over here. At least some of them. Would like to have some mountain men over there. No. None. Yeah, we can send these dudes, yeah. I'm gonna have to switch some dudes out on the front pretty quick, but we can do it. We have the tools. Mountain men. Scary stuff. I think you got like a provisional battalion in there, yeah. Iasi garrison. Mountain brigade. Looking good. Poor Russians are gonna have some issues. Alright, let's get you all on the other side. Let's pick what units are actually gonna be holding a line, because maybe I should have sent something this way. Who's holding the bridge? Anybody amongst you? Yeah, they're all trained in some way. Yeah, let the Germans hold it. I shouldn't have moved that. I want to bombard some of this stuff. Tank destroyer unit can be up here too. And to set up AA back here. Fusiliers were alright. Infantry. Germans. Be nice to have Germans and Romanians. They both have some pretty neat stuff. I must feel good across that bridge, man. I would not be happy to be on that side. All about, yeah. I don't really care for it. All right. We bombard some things. How about you? Right in the front. You guys are hauling it. Let's get out of here. Quick save real quick. Well, there's the Romanians. Probably should have sent some of them this way. We'll have reinforcements. I do really like what they bring to the battle. They have some pretty neat stuff. Alright, what else do we got? Any reinforcements? We do. The first of the German reinforcements, I think. No, it's not. Well, it is German, but it's not the Panzer Grenadiers. It's these guys. What do we got? Panzer Group von Kessel. Yeah, cool. Definitely a Panzer Group. Alright. Where are we putting these guys? Luftwaffe has some. Nope. We can put them there. We can put them there. Cool. They'll go over here. They need stuff. like they're not going to do it very quickly. You're going to go down and then use that road. Or anything else? Yeah. Ooh, mountain men. I do kind of want them here. Really the only place I can pull them in. Cool. Okay, we got some stuff back here that can move. And for the most part, they got enough to hold off a group. Or bring a full group to the battle. That's what it looks like. Guys moving up, right? Okay, I'm gonna take this and move it back. That's all I need to do for now. Maybe I can bombard something else. Yeah, get that. Nope. Probably should have gotten that artillery. Alright. I think that's it. Do we have any areas that look really bad for the AA? I don't think we're good. This AA will get started next. This guy needs to move up. I think we're good. Yeah, let's go with this. Took a long freaking time. Totally forgetting somewhere. Uh-oh. What's going on with that AA, man? Be kind of a shame if the AI kind of gets to the front and they're like, hey, we can't. I don't think we can beat these guys, and they just kind of sit there. That happens sometimes. Oh! Keeps doing this, but he's actually knocking out some of my AA. What's going on? Are they over here? Yeah. Here they come. Okay, so the attack's really going to start here. Anywhere the road is, where they get there first. They pulled these guys back. That's interesting. Those were the guys that got mauled the first game, so I guess they, the first battle, I think they learned to put fresh units in the front. All right. See here. Okay, they set up AA again. Look at that. They moved it. My reign of the skies is over. I'll give you 1 second. Maybe there's other places where I can bring my planes. We'll find out soon. Alright. Cool. And for whatever reason, he's digging in over here. Okay. Not sure if he's aware of his objectives. Maybe I need a review. Alright, Mountain Men, where are you? How close are you to getting anywhere? Where were they? They're here. Got some time to put what we really want on the front line. Engineers can be in the back. Infantry divisions like this are great. Let's put them in the front. Gonna have like a diamond formation kind of thing. Okay, where's the elite soldiers? Right there. First Tank Regiment. I'm gonna move you there, but then we're gonna cut you around where we need you. That's a lot of Germans. That's a lot of Russians coming in. Yeah, for now, we'll just... Yeah, these guys are cool. Okay, I want them on the front line somewhere. Where are they? Right here. Okay, cool. Right there. Recruitee! Yeah, these guys are freaking monsters. We're gonna yank these guys off the front and put them here. Now, this recon group's alright, but I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere with this. Send these guys over here. Artillery doesn't really need to be there, but we'll keep them. You're good right there. What are these guys doing? Nothing. Where they need to be. Everyone's made it over here just fine. Who are these men? Bunch of freaking train. Yeah, I don't want that. Guards. Might be a pretty big battle here. Looking good. I'm liking it. This is good. Do we need to move anything over? Looks pretty solid. This is a bit stronger than this flank, but we'll keep it like that. We don't really need to balance it out. Get the artillery kind of stuck up here. Oh yeah, you guys. I think these guys are in range just fine. Okay. Cool, this is done. This looks pretty much done. We got some time before the Russians. The Russians show up. I'm forgetting who I'm fighting. We got some pretty serious looking dudes up here. Go ahead and dig them in. Yeah. Mountain men. Bunch of losers. Alright. We got some time. Let's go ahead and send especially these. No, those are mountain men. They're going like that there. Who's yeah, you guys. Get a ticket home. Alright, this is a little bit more chaotic. The line's kind of starting over here. Moving this way. I have some units that look good on the front line already. Yeah, like these guys. I don't want to mix some mountain men in there somewhere. I think this is acceptable. Yeah, these guys are a bunch of freaks. Freaks of nature. Alright. What is this, man? Kind of a... Okay, yeah. I'll take that back. They're cool. Yeah, Hussars. I forgot about them. I was like, who are these guys? Do these mountain men have snipers in their group? That's one thing I didn't realize. Heck, no. I mean, they got two of these guys. Yeah, they don't really. I mean, they... Somewhere. Some. So, having this recon group, actually. Somewhere where the mountain men are. But these are the guys in the front, and they're bringing snipers. Okay. Yeah, they can come up. Dank destroyers. Well, that depends on where the tanks is. Man, these things look a little scary. 205 penetration on those bad boys. Let's find out where the tanks are. Where are they? AA got set up. Look at that. Have it kind of in the middle on that road. Engineers. Oh yeah, you guys, yeah. Iasi garrison. Well, you're not garrisoning anymore, boys. Going to the front. Artillery can move back. Looking good. This is a little weird, though. Maybe these guys need to go somewhere else. Alright, I mean, it looks a little awkward. Maybe I'll take these guys off. It's fine. Doesn't have to look good. Send some mountain men this way. I think they deserve it. Yeah. Got enough of those bad boys already. Provisional battalion. Mountain brigade. Well, these are the... Whatever. Heavy artillery. So what do they consider heavy artillery? Let's see. That's alright. Hope the dispersion's not as bad as the other group. Send them, yeah, we want these guys helping out. Right, these guys can stay right. Actually, can we bombard something? Like some AA are coming in. Boy, you. Beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and dig in with these guys. These guys don't need to. Cool. Nope. Cool. I will take that. We'll switch out stuff when we get some better units. Looking good. So I own this flag right now. Did I just take it? We'll see. I guess we'll lose it. And then, we'll gain this. Or this. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright. Move them. It kind of queues up orders. Do this. Sick. Maybe you guys will make it somewhere. So these guys are going maybe to this bridge? I don't know. Maybe they should meet them halfway. Alright, I think we're good. My only concern is this. They might actually attack it. I'm not sure what the range looks like. Move these guys here. Do we have any other really elite troops? Yeah, let's either put them here or there. Alright, we'll manage. Alright. That's that turn. I think we are set. Did we bombard anything over here? I don't think we did. I do think we're going to have a battle. I don't want to get these Katyushas out of here. Man. I don't like them. Sick. Alright, let's go with it. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Yeah, I'll play this. You know, I've been on this forever. The stream's kind of going a little crazy. I don't expect anyone to watch this stuff, but keep going. I got time. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Let's do this. What do we got? Look what we have. We got some planes because the enemy does not have AA over there. Can we make that? We'll check in a second. Let's. What else we have? And they're attacking with this. Okay. I like it. These guys are just, are they the same as the other infantry group? Yeah. Just better trained. Bring them in. Got a couple artilleries to pick from. We've used these, didn't we? What about you guys? Alright, let's bring the other guys. We've used these already. I want to try these out. Yeah, maybe their dispersion isn't as bad. Doubt it. Pretty bad. Alright. What else do we have? No, that might actually be it. That's okay. We'll have more next turns once we start getting up some stuff in the back. Alright, let's bring in some bombers. Actually, I just kind of want to check what they have. I can actually rely on my bombers. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of these anti-air. Hopefully they kind of just kill them all by throwing them at my front lines. They do it sometimes. Yeah, I expect the Katyushas to show up. Why the hell wouldn't they not bring them? Airborne. Check it out. These are not airborne. What are these guys? These are reserves. I guess. Are the reserves joining the airborne today? Yeah, these guys look pretty dangerous. They might even be able to go toe-to-toe with my mountain men. But I highly doubt it. Cool units. Jeez, look at that. Special Forces. Alright, cool. What am I looking at? Airborne, yeah. We got some more airborne. These are a little different. Got some normal snipers. Some airborne Maxims. Okay. Oof. I guess they're grounded today. I don't have any planes. Yeah, this might be a little painful. Cool, the airborne guards with these howitzers. These guys, a lot of B phase stuff. Did some bombers. I like the carpet bombing. Big fan. It's these guys, right? Yeah. Don't have another battalion we can bring in, but let's try and bring in something from the B phase. Probably gonna be the engineers. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I didn't even check if my air can get in, but I guess I could. Oops, almost hit that button. Do it. Get some of these, please. Okay, what do we got? Are you serious? How is that possible? Am I looking at this right? They brought in 2 mortar regiments. I guess, I don't know, usually you can only bring in 1, like, artillery group, but hey. Let's double up on those Katyushas. Gonna get a little rocky here. They're gonna have more anti-air. It's just gonna be plain annoying, I think. Yeah, we'll put up with it, I guess. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, we got these guys. I forgot. I didn't check. Yeah, they're definitely gonna be helping me out today. Got some mortars. Cool, I like it. Let's go ahead and set up our defenses first. Don't need trenches here, don't need anything really. Maybe a Pack 37 to shoot stuff. So the question is, do I use the same strategy as last time, and that was having some units kind of hanging near the front line? Can we actually do that with the airborne? We're gonna probably give it a shot. Give it a good try. Just want to review one more time. What do we got in this group? Do we have anything like good close quarters? These guys are already really good. 13-man squad. Have anything here? Pioneers. Something like, yeah, right here. A little bit more than last time, and we'll put some barbed wire this time. This is okay. I think we'll have a trench right there. Do we use this or not? I mean, it's gonna get bombed. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Kind of cool, desperately holding on to a... Let's redo that. What are we doing? Oh, I remember what I was doing last time. Nice. Oh, we can't put stuff up there. It's too far forward. I don't know about this. We'll do it. Or not. Cool. What about here? We can have our defenses a little further forward. It's going to augment this stuff. Be a bit more aggressive. Be able to fall back a little bit if stuff goes really south. Get a nice MG42 right there. X75 back here. I think the HE rounds are also 1600 meters. Okay. Continue with the trenches. Have kind of a layered approach going on here. Got a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think I want anything up here. We are going to be pushing forward. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go for it, man. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, let's get some of the bunkers and stuff set up. Act 37's kind of useless there. Yeah, whatever. Be nice if you could see the road. Got some Pack 50s and a Pack 75. We don't leave one here. We have one here, actually. Doing this. Oh, we have nothing here. That's fine. Got you. MG42s. Might put another one over here. Oh, that's not a good spot, is it? Put one here. Gooches are gonna have a field day. Gun pits, we'll get that when we're setting up units. Alright, let's get some barbed wire. Let's save this, it's gonna take forever. Yeah, they give me a lot. I want to use it. Let's change this a little bit. Put it back here. Here, their trucks, they got some stuff. I might have to have some at least some armor piercing things. I could do that. Okay. Oop. I don't know what I'm doing there. Give me a lot, I'm going to use it. think they're coming out of these woods. I just can imagine someone trying to get across all that. It looks real fun. The goal, use it all. I know sneaky airborne are coming in. I don't want them walking right up without a fight. At least without a barbed wire. Alright, we got a trench in here. Getting close to using it all, ain't that something? Oh. A break. Work with me here. Really? Am I not seeing? Apparently something. This. What this? Hey. That's fine. Anything else? I am putting units over here. Yeah. You guys like wire. Alright. I'll go with that. Let's get some infantry. So I really want to use my elite soldiers. I know in the past actually the past campaign, when I played this before, I was like, man, I don't want to use them. They're going to get blown up by Katyushas. But yeah, they will. But we'll have more elite soldiers coming in as reinforcements, so in the future, in the campaign. Yeah, I'll use these guys just fine. I'm not sure if airborne are getting over here. I'm going to use the normal dudes. They might. We're just doing riflemen for now. But it makes sense I wouldn't in some places, because are these guys going to be shooting at anything? Most of the time, no. They're like there just in case. These guys, though, they'll be seeing some action, I think. Hopefully. Last time I put stuff here, they never came into the woods. They kind of knew they were there. So they were like, I'm not doing it. Alright, let's get some pioneers in these deep woods. What else we want? I think we need some anti-tank stuff, just in case some armored vehicle rolls up. Kind of crowded in here, isn't it? I can just have them in the thick trees here. We have a whole lot. I can have them here actually, and then I'll move them if they're needed. Apparently they got good vision, right? They're just good at hiding. That's it for them. I think these guys have something special. More of the same, that's right. Not sure if I need it really anywhere else. I'll have some over here. Stuff starts rolling around. Right, kind of got ahead of myself again. Go back. I think we got enough officers there. Go back to play some riflemen. Oops. Running out of those elite soldiers. Are we already out of them? We got 4 more. Put them where they're needed. That's good enough for me. We got another unit somewhere else.
Plutonul este format și pregătit.
Alright, do we want to move stuff up here? Yeah, I'll do it. Four. Kind of just helping out. Oh, yeah, we're going to put something here. Let's put some of these, the last ones that we have.
Da, domnule.
What about this? It'll be fine. Alright. Infantry-wise, have we... Oh, we're not even done. Over here might get a little dicey, but I think we don't need any more of those elite soldiers over there. We used them already, yeah. Maybe they have some up here? No. Let's use the pioneers and stuff. Don't want too much. Let's get some sniper teams and stuff. How many sniper teams do we have? 8 here. I believe we have also 8 here. Yeah, 16. That's plenty. I love them. Let's do it, man. Let's put some right here. I'll walk them up. And there'll be one right here. What about here? What's going back here? Is that just a fallback point? Do it. They love like sticking snipers and stuff in here. I wonder if I could do something about that. Still putting riflemen though. Yeah, we're good. Using a lot of points here. Okay, yeah, this doesn't belong here. I take that back. Yeah, I had the right idea in the beginning. They need to be somewhere else. It'd be kind of sad when a Katusha barrage just kind of wipes them off the map, like right here. We'll take you out. Put some pioneers. These guys have grenades? They do. Look at that. They're engineers. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, I kept calling them like riflemen. They're engineers. Sick. Engineers are cool. Alright. Let's go with that, and then we're gonna place odds and ends. Let's get officers where they need to be. Running out of them. I have an officer there, actually.
Ivan îți face probleme?
You guys could be right, like, here. Oh, yeah. Question is, do I put a machine gun or a sniper group there? We'll put 2 machine guns. Alright. Officers, that's what we're doing. Okay. Still got some left. Do you want them, someone here? Let's put this there. Yeah, I'm gonna get some frame rate issues, just a little bit. It's the barbed wire. Took me a long time to realize why sometimes I get that drop. Alright, officers. Do we need any here? I do not think so. Got them over here. We're good. Don't think I need them here. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? Yeah, you guys. Not really worth it over there. Snipers. Let's get some snipers. Bit much. Where is it? I wanted them here.
Plutonul este format și pregătit.
Vicious dudes. Alright. I need some riflemen in here. Just to help protect when I think there might be some angry men that come through those woods. Got 4 more of these squads. We got them kind of set up over here already. Might have them here, actually. Shooting stuff as it comes down. They can fall back just fine. Let's do that. Don't really need anything back here yet. Might fall back. Ugh. Put some of these infantry somewhere. Alright, rest is gonna be machine guns. Now we're fine there. Machine guns and guns, actually. There they are. Already got them over here. Just really isn't in range of anything. Yeah, maybe in the future. Got him over here. We're good. Maybe one here. One right here. Maybe here? Yeah, why not? Stuff gets really bad, they can help out. You know what? I'm gonna be really nasty and aggressive. I'm gonna have one machine gun there. He's gonna pop up. Kind of laughing because I was acting like there was gonna be a lot, but I think really I only want to put one machine gun. We'll call these guns in later. And we got planes and stuff. Let's get some generals on the field. Definitely one right here. They are some good buffs. It's a toughie. What do I do? I want them right here, actually. How many people are in this group? 4. Let's hope they don't get blown up. Alright. Let's do it. I like it. We got some gun pits we can use, but I'm alright. We'll hold off. Let's do it. I'm gonna pause it just really quick just to make sure everyone's in their trench. You know, that takes forever. And I also need to move these guys. Let me do that. Yeah, I like that. Kinda wanna have them protected at least. Give you guys a good line of sight. We're gonna get some Katyushas. Let's put you over here. And you... Yeah, that's better. Cool. We'll pause it again in a second just to make sure everyone gets in their trenches. Did I have to move anyone else up? Yeah, these guys. That's it. Got these dudes, but they're not very important. I'm pausing it again, just to put everyone in their trenches, like including you idiots. Oh, work with me here. No, you guys go here. You guys go in the house. How about that? You guys are moving, that's good. Move on over. Of course. Surely my best elite soldiers know to get in the trench. Guess not. Hey, cool, look at those guys. Oop. I'm gonna give myself a headache with that. Let's... There we go. I think we're good now. We can just kind of spot check.
Taci și ascultă la capitan.
I know. Going
Să ne
there.
mișcăm însă fără să ne dezvăluim poziția. Da, domnule?
So I said I was gonna be gutsy. Let's try it. They're gonna fire those Katyushas at me anyways. Bring them into the woods.
Ne relocăm.
So it begins.
Inamic reperat. Inamici în față.
Get them. How fast do you think they're gonna have Katyushas firing? What are they bringing in? Are these, yeah, that's airborne. Okay. Yeah, look at that blue little signal. Maybe these guys bit off a little bit more than they can chew, but
Nu am nimic altceva planificat pentru
here
această
it comes.
după-amiază. Faceți-l bucăți, domnule.
Lots of artillery.
Noi fixăm, voi înconjurați. Ne relocăm.
Douches, yeah. Well, they're in their normal spots. I'll start bombing them when I
Suntem sub
can.
foc intens.
They really don't like this spot, that's for sure. This is gonna get Katusha's. Just looking at it makes me
Aveți ordine, capitane?
scared.
Ioare, jos!
Yore! Shoes!
Controlăm benzile, domnule.
I think it means men shoot. I think shoes means shoot.
Stai jos!
Sounds like German though.
Ai nevoie de o cursă?
Shoes is German.
Brancarde! Capul jos!
And we are taking some serious damage here. Was that a Katusha barrage? Well, they did well. Okay, that was a machine gun.
Avem un om lovit. L-am nimerit.
La eliminate. It means he's eliminated or something. Oof. That was
Suntem
I'm
țintuiți
not
pe loc.
sure. Puska. Probably something important.
Ah, căcat! Infanteriștii sunt pregătiți.
Hell out of here.
Ferește-te, locotenent!
Let's get this sorted.
Gata să-i
Oh, they're already.
bombardăm,
Okay,
domnule.
cool. I'm just gonna do this. This guy wants to be special and go around. That's okay. There's the Katusha barrage. There's more on these guys.
Ah!
Well, they do have some anti-air kind of hanging around the front. I can see it.
Noi
Oh,
fixăm,
this guy
voi
needs to
înconjurați.
really get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, mess him up. Here comes a Katusha.
Nu mai putem suporta.
Pause real quick, bring these guys in.
Mitraliera mea este
I
la
don't think I
serviciile
need to
dumneavoastră.
do that. It's better just to practice bringing stuff in.
Medic!
Yep, there goes one of my assault engineer groups.
Inamici în față. Medic! Da,
Went out doing what he loves, hiding in a trench. Alright.
O să ajung în curând.
Come on, guys, hurry up.
Gata de plecare, domnule. Medic!
Let's bring some bombers in, see what we can get. These are pretty, beefy.
Indicați-mi țintă, vă rog.
My goodness, look at this, guys. Jesus Christ. I know where I'm not bringing a bomber. What is going on? Yeah, they're a little backed up over there. They don't know what they're doing. Is there really anywhere that's like at risk of being overrun? No, I really need to go after artillery. So let's do a test run.
Joacă de copii. Mitraliera asta ucide bolșevici.
Alright, let's start firing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Suntem operaționali. Ah, căcat! Da, domnule.
Yeah, this is definitely getting some heat through that.
Drumurile sunt verificate și pregătite. Reglăm pe țintă. Nu mai putem suporta.
Alright, let's see how many hits this guy's taken. Yeah, quite a few. They're pretty durable
Nu mai am muniție. La dracu.
if he makes it out of here alive. Yeah, cool. Oh. That didn't work.
Gata să
At
deschidem
least he
focul,
won't be
domnule.
bothering us for a little bit. Look at this dude. Come on.
Ne îndreptăm într-acolo.
Give me a break. Of course, these guys are gonna get bombed, aren't they? Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I goofed it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. We're good.
Lovit! SOS! SOS!
Oh, SOS. What's going on, man?
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea
Oh,
focului.
was it my bomber that did that? Alright, let's seriously start blowing these guys up.
10 grade sus. Foc!
This is more important than artillery.
Da, domnule.
L-am nimerit.
That's a lot. What is their problem? Are these transports for something? Yeah, it sure seems like it, doesn't it?
Nevoie de noi.
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului.
Yeah, they're pinning everything
Aveți
down.
nevoie de o pereche de ochi în plus, domnule? Nu mai suportăm multe din
We
astea.
have more artillery. We're gonna bring them in a little closer.
Lovitură directă.
Sergentul 7 frați e rănit.
Se văd bolșevicii. Verificați că
Bolsevici.
Oh, sunt lovit.
Lovit.
Încă unul și-a luat-o.
Ne-au văzut.
I'd like to see what they're killing, but I'm busy right now.
Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule. Izbește întreaga zonă. Așteptăm coordonatele pentru
Jeez, are we doing anything to these guys? I'm not sure why they picked that area. Okay, so we're getting some action over here. We might need to bring some reinforcements.
Ah, căcat! Gata să-i bombardăm, domnule.
Well, I'll tell you what, once these
Gata să-i bombardăm,
50 caliber trucks are out of the way, I think I'm gonna start running some bombing raids. I hope that's all of them. Bring in some... I think we can bring in some bombers somewhere.
Dinamici în față.
Right here.
Ah, căcat!
Oh man, they're already shooting artillery at me.
E amuzant.
Let's get you out of here, man.
Formații pregătit.
I think it's a carpet bomb.
O să explodeze. Taci și ascultă la capitan.
Okay, is everyone okay?
Să dispărem de aici.
Alright, pausing really quick because I see something dumb. Get in the trench, dudes.
Este formații pregătit.
Alright, so we got dudes in the trees. Yeah, let's get you over there.
O să
Better
explodeze.
yet, let's get some reinforcements.
La dracu.
These
Poziția mea e la ora
should
3.
be
Sunt sub
okay.
foc puternic. Gata să deschidem focul, domnule.
God, already hitting these guys pretty hard, isn't he? Okay.
Așteptăm coordonatele pentru deschiderea focului.
So my bombing run was not very effective. Let me pause it really quick.
10 grade sus. Foc. Încă unul și-a luat-o.
Oh, there's a kill. Man, he's got such terrible dispersion. It's like not very efficient at counter battery. Maybe I should relegate them to hitting them. Yeah, I wonder where that's
10
going.
grade sus. Foc. Da, domnule. I-am zdrobit.
Yep.
Așteptăm ordinele, capitane.
Look at that. That is horrifying.
Așteptăm ordinele, capitane. Suntem țintuiți pe loc. 10 grade sus. Foc.
Inamici în față.
Okay, who surrendered?
Nu mai am muniție.
Oh, NKVD. Okay, I was like, man, my dudes in the woods are surrendering. I'm gonna pause it real quick. I want to get these guys up here. I'm gonna bring in some reinforcements. Bear with me. These guys are coming in. I want them to have some kind of cover. I think we got some more mortars we can bring in. We don't have points, but let's bring in some packs. Gonna help shoot. Not sure where I would bring them though.
Lovit.
You guys are doing well. Let's give them some help. These guys are not doing well. Fall back.
Poți să-și verifice muniția.
Area's starting to get a little nuts.
Să mergem, băieți.
We're gonna carpet bomb that whole area in a moment.
Suntem o țintă ușoară aici. Lovitură directă. Gata să deschidem focul, domnule. Suntem o țintă ușoară aici.
And all my artillery is preoccupied. I think these guys have made it in.
Aici cobori.
See how accurate these things will be. Yeah, a bit more.
Avem un om lovit.
I don't have control groups for them, but let's see.
Izbește întreaga zonă.
Pretty
Aveți o țintă,
intense.
domnule?
Like it.
Aveți o țintă, domnule? Suntem o țintă ușoară aici.
Let's just double up on some stuff.
Reglăm pe țintă.
Like these guys are in, yeah.
I-am stropit. Da, domnule? Capul jos! Izbește
Probably
întreaga
not best to
zonă.
have them shoot on the other side.
La ordinele dumneavoastră.
No, whatever. Hey, whoa! The game's over. Okay. Dang. That was actually getting pretty interesting. At least for me. Didn't kill enough. Man, I should have pulled out those bombers. That was a little cowardly. I think that's the last game for me today I played. Fun with it, though. Take a look. Snipers. Did lose some machine guns, it looks like. I'll check it out in a second. Bunkers, snipers, machine guns. Artillery. Losses. Oof. 2 of those sniper teams. Elite group. Guns. Yeah. Well, I was getting killed and I had no idea what it was, but it's the anti-tank group, so 3 dudes. Yeah. Right. Win streak 1. Well, that means I won more than 1 game, man. 11 minutes. Real short. Yeah, that map's pretty good if you really have a good defense, man, and their artillery just can't chase you off. Yeah, you're staying there. Especially with my commanders there. Dudes ain't running. Those dudes aren't. He'll bomb his own troops trying to get up to me, too. RIP. They served Romania well. Alright. See what we got from them. 2 Katyushas. Alright. Only 2 of these guys, really? All that counter battery stuff I was throwing at them. Only got 2. What's going on with this? Now, this is something that I was confused about. What's the deal? Why were there so many of them? Yeah, here's the reason why. These guys come with them as transports. Okay, so I just noticed something. These have a range of 960. Yeah, that's the red storm value for these things. These, however, I think are not red storm modded. See, that was their original range. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, these are 960. What about the bullets on these? Let's see. Yeah, I think they're also vanilla. Oh, these, the other ones are. Okay. That's fine. I mean, if it gives them an advantage, I don't really care. I just don't like it when some of my units are really tough. And they shouldn't be. Got me some airborne. Alright, let's end there. Let's see, what else do they have this turn? What time is it? They gotta do some work. Alright, well that's where I'm going to leave off. We'll pull this off some other time. Like I said, I got a ton of time on my hands, so playing through this and doing some other things around the house. But thanks for watching. If you made it this far, congratulations. You win. See you guys some other time.